an interesting topic I would want us to discuss. And I think that we all have our own challenges as we try to know people. I want to say that we are all different. I cannot be like the other person. The other person can't be like me. If you try to force people to be like you just suffer for nothing. We are unique. Everyone is made in a very unique way. There's a situation that bothers a few people, and I want us all to also hear. And then if you have, let's say, advice to give, you can send to us. We'll send to the people who sent us the questions. The lady's problem is that the gentleman she's dating always has a lot of female friends calling him, trying to seek attention as she's also around and all that. And he brings all of them to around for her to also become friends with the people. And she sees this as very, very uncomfortable, what she should do. My little advice here is that you should know who you are marrying or the one that you love. You cannot have an angel on this earth. And there's so many things you like about this person. It's good you said that he has female friends that he also introduces to you to become your friends. It means that this person is friendly. Does he treat them the way he treats you? Hasn't he been bold enough to introduce you to them? You should have all these things in mind, because some are just the sanguine type and would want to have friends. And the question is, why not male friends? Maybe he doesn't enjoy too many of the male friends, not because he's a womanizer, but maybe that is also where he's comfortable with. If you know the person, and as I said, trust. If during your courtship he doesn't try to know you carnally or abuse you or anything, then know that he's a good person. Because I know of friends who take very good care of the opposite sex and do not demand sex in return. Such men are very few. And some of the people I even know is the women who try to thank them with their bodies. When they pay their fees for them or try to assist them in one way or the other, they rather suggest that if it's my body that you want, I've also fallen in love with you, come for my body. But they don't do that with that mind. So ladies, it's not always that when men are doing good to you, it means that you should end up in bed with them. They are just being godly and doing what their heart tells them to do, just to help you, not to sleep with you. Don't try to offer yourself to men who try to help you without that intention. I would say here that know the person you are getting married to, because I know of a female friend who also likes playing with gentlemen. All her friends are male. Doesn't mean that she's sleeping with them. She finds herself in that company, and she's so comfortable because she grew up with cousins, siblings that are male, and to her, she finds it just interesting to be around. She says that they talk, they understand her the more, and then they make her happy. Not that she's sleeping around with them. So let us know the difference. There are some men who befriend the women in another, and even for them, you don't even see any lady around them. They have a lot of female friends, but they don't even let you know them, let alone even tell them to, or introduce you to them. So let us distinguish between the two. There's a temperament called the sanguines that love to make friends, either male friends, female friends. They like to make friends. So they are easily approachable. They have a lot of friends, bringing a lot of people into your life as well. But doesn't mean that they go to the extent of having sex. No, they are just made that way. And we need to have the key of acceptance to accept them and respect them for who they are. And such people, if you try to stop them from having these friends, they will not be happy people, because you can't, maybe your temperament too is the quiet type. So you don't also make him excited, but he loves you anyway. So please, don't let us take away the happiness or the joy of our spouses or the spouse to be such that because of you, he becomes a prisoner. And men, when you also intend marrying someone, make sure that the other ladies will know the difference, that this is the one I intend to take to the altar. All of you are mere friends, or I see you as sisters, so that you don't create problems for the lady and for yourself and for your marriage. And I know that such marriages is always, the quarrels are about suspicion. Why did she call you? Why did you call her? Why this, why that? You have to know that your man is trustworthy, and it's the way you both courted. If during courtship you didn't do anything funny, then why would you suspect that all the female friends that he has, he's sleeping with them? Let others who do not know him think that way, but you would have to defend and support, and also try to paint the better picture for them to appreciate. If not, they would also influence you to hate your good man, and it would not end well with you. You might not enjoy your marriage. But men, be careful. If you have decided to move with one particular girl, cut down and make an effort to reduce the attention and the concentration you give to other females, because it becomes like rivalry, and the women might not have the peace of mind they so much deserve or desire. And women, if you see that that is how your man is, do not fight it. Pray for him. Pray about it. And the Spirit of God himself will handle it for you. This is not the reason why you should dump your very good husband-to-be, or if you are married, for you to also leave the marriage. It will not be prudent on your part to do that. We have different temperaments. Know the temperaments and know why your friend behaves the way he or she does. And if it's the opposite, if it's about the female having male friends, you can discuss it with her, how jealous you become or uncomfortable you become, and she would have to also minimize the way she gives them attention. And I'm sure that if you both of you agree and you talk, you'll be able to handle this without causing harm to such a beautiful relationship if you've already started one. It's not every male female relationship that it's ending in bed. No, it's not true. We have genuine friendship. It depends on how you also relate to the person. If the person has a fiancé and you know that this is the one the person wants to marry, and you tend to call the person at night to talk and chat and all that, please put a stop to it. And when you are sending such people messages, know the limit to which you can go, so that you don't ruin someone's relationship. Don't also take advantage of that closeness and portray that there is something beyond friendship going on. Females especially are fond of doing that. If you get your spouse and someone does this to you, you will not be happy. Don't try to send false information across, or don't pretend that you are the person's girlfriend or whatever. If you know genuinely that the person is assisting you or helping you have a better life, please let us not be the source or cause of pain in people's relationship. When we sow such evil seeds, we will reap them. Let us be careful, and let us watch the way we relate to people's husbands and fiancés. And men, please, gentlemen, please, married men, please, if you are married, limit your conversation with the opposite sex, that your wife will not be so uncomfortable. But women, know the men you are getting married to, know the men that marry you, and then give them that room to be themselves. Thanks for watching. We'll come your way again with more interesting topics. But let the questions flow. They help us to also know what is happening, and then we can also give godly advice. Please make sure that you do what you would want others to do to you. When you do that, it means you are sowing good seeds, and you are surely going to reap this in the near future. Stay blessed. Let love continue. Thank you.